Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to quickly turn that down a little bit. Hello, I'm going to quickly turn. Alrighty. Now we are back. I'm very excited today. My migraine has finally calmed the F down. So we're back doing regularly scheduled content of art. We are back drawing our peoples, and I'm very excited about it. So, we're jumping right in because why not? And yes, I did change the setup a little bit. When I was not feeling so great and doing games, the setup I had previously was eh. I'm hoping this one works okay. We shall find out. So, now what we're going to start with this beautiful Desdemona here, who I have taken. Honestly, I jumped onto Pinterest and went, hey, what looks good? What do I like the look of? And I used that as my reference for the eye. I have, however, just realised that it is on a really poor angle. Let's fix that. Yeah, it's better, I think. Yeah. I tried to do that earlier so it wouldn't interrupt the stream, but here we go. Here we are. Now, just jump on in. Also, can you guys hear me okay? Man, let me make sure it's definitely all like, yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I've had to change my OBS again. And everything's working when it's not. So we're going straight in to black outline. But then later tonight, we are gonna start attempting some hair. Which it's a notorious weak spot for me. I don't like doing it. I'm bad at it. But the whole point of this stream is to get better at what I'm not good at. Which, speaking of, I forgot to open notes. Time to call myself out. Now, what have I've probably got like 6 million things here. Oh my lord. Here we go. Overall, more realistic proportions, dual lines that make sense. Okay, phase 1, we did construction lines for a reason, use them. Dope. I can't spell, apparently. Wow, I spelled so bad, there's no suggestions. Ramp. Work with angles, maneuver page to change angles if needs, clean lines better every time. Realistic. Ooh, that worked. Beautiful. Sorry, I set that up. I released it kind of worked, not really. Looks terrible. Gets the job done. Yeah, I sell stuff online, so those 2 links are to my stores. So you guys can check out what I sell. Anyway, I set that up. It didn't quite work how I wanted it to, but, you know, we'll get there. We baby streamer. We're still learning. Okay, now, where were we? Construction lines, realistic proportions, maintain correct proportions, clean lines. Clean lines, but don't be pedantic. Keep in mind future proportion requirements and trust what's in your head. Okay. Definitely focus on practicing the small details, clean lines, fast and crisp wins the race. Remember tools at disposal. Okay. So keeping in mind all of those, what are our goals for today? I don't think they change. Actually no, dual lines changes, and that instead becomes use tools at your disposal, girly. Alright. So that's going to be our focuses for today. It's going to be, and also, I'm going to add this on there. I know we agreed only 3, but we're going to do 4. So use tools at your disposal, girly, and face your fears, you a bad bitch. Let's add some confidence in there, shall we? Net. Boom. So that's what we are Huh? Whatever. That's what we're focusing on. So, let's get this part here started. Now, I have been doing other art pieces. Not human faces. I've purposely been leaving that for streams. But I think it has been helping with my confidence. So we'll see how that goes here. Yeah, right then. Actually, we haven't yet used... No, I think I'll stick with... Whoa, that is so zoomed in. Stick with the same brush for them all. That probably makes my life a little bit easier. Wah. Flick of the wrist. Flick of the boop. Then... Boop. Nope. Alrighty. I am getting more confident. But you know what? That's the point. I can't just put my face near the microphone anymore. You guys can't see it, but it's up there. It's like all the way up here. Because it was annoying me where it was. Now let's color this in. Burp, burp, burp. Just want that to be solid black. Ooh. Alrighty. Now, do we try it? Do we try it, chat? Do we just try and do a circle and see what happens? Ooh. That actually wasn't too bad. There were some things I didn't like about it, but that was pretty good. That was a pretty good attempt. Why am I going off? Like no tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's it. That's a good boy. And then we're just gonna... I think I need to use another brush while I'm doing that. This one? That's not much better. Hang on, how do I turn that off? Audrey! Hello! Hi, bestie! How you doing? Alrighty. Let me keep... We are doing some eyes at the moment, and then we're gonna move towards some hair because I feel like crying on camera tonight. We'll see where it goes. God, this is... I wasn't kidding, because like I did, hang on. Forgot my little boops and boops. Look at that. Now that is an eye. If I get rid of everything else. Look at her. Whoa! Yeah! She looks dope! I mean, it's probably technically cheating because I used a reference. But you know what? I don't care. It still looks dope. And I'm still going to colour it all by myself when the time comes, so... And then we're going to do extra cheating. We're going to do extra cheating. You know what extra cheating we're going to do? We're going to do this. Where is it? That one. That one. Edit. Transfer now. Flip horizontal. And then... Thankfully, we already have the size of the other eye. So we can... Because this one's a bit smaller because it is on an angle. Yes, that's as far as we want to go. But I think what I need to do, just to make things, just to make it so like the art's the same size, I'm gonna boom, go back to the original layer. And Oop. New follower, Lord Stark 1988. Hello, hello, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Oops. We're just gonna go over this eye here. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been working on the past couple of... Do I like that line? I don't like that line. The last couple of days I've been doing just some like... Because obviously I had my big launch, my art launch this week. And so I've been working on some like decompress art. I feel like that's made a huge amount of confidence for my lines. Lines are getting way better. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the place where we come just to de-stress and vibe. That didn't come out how I planned. There we go. Now, boop, and boop, and boop. And what's the likelihood, Chad, of being able to get what's the likelihood of being able to get a goddamn sentence out? What's the likelihood of being able to get a circle? So how is... Oh, wow, that's not great. How is everybody this fine evening, or whatever time of day it is in your part of the world? It is 6... Oh, I almost said 7. It's 6 o'clock in night where I am. Let's get some. Doop 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 doop. Blah 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 blah. Alright. There we go. And then you can just wah. And that way, even though they're different sizes to account for the angle of the head, the lines are the same size. We're here for it. We vibe. We vibe. We vibe. Let's... That eye's itchy. Am I on the wrong layer? Yes. The only downside of digital drawing, guys. Layers are great until you forget what layer you're on. Let me... think... Is this going to be the right angle, or should I have gone the other way? Oh! Oops, hang on. I felt that. Ready? How'd that actually come out? Look at that, right? Oh. See, this is why we keep notes. This is why we keep notes. Because, you know, from the very first stream, the note has been working on them crisp lines. Look at them lines now. Look at how crisp they were. That was beautiful. Sorry, I'm excited. That has been one of the aims from the very beginning. So the fact that my confidence is actually improving, we like it. It makes us happy. I forgot to... yeah. Stupid thing. Okay, fixed it. Those are some sexy lines. They are some sexy lines. Oh! I need to fix up my lines. I broke my desk chair. This chair is not as comfortable. Alright, let me... Whoops. I had my microphone out still. When you make social media content, but you're disorganized. Yeah, I might wait until I've got... Yep. Alright. Then... Oops. I am also aware that... Yeah, I've done several funny things since my last stream. I broke my desk chair. And like... broke it. I'm currently borrowing my mum's spare one. And I smacked the absolute bejesus out of my finger earlier today. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like, whoops, there's like a bruise right there. Smacked it right into a wall. It hurt so bad, I genuinely thought I'd broken my hand for a moment. And like, I had to remind myself not to cry until I actually assessed if my hand was broken or not. It was, there were very strong emotions. But not broken. Just a real bad bruise. Oops. Oh, do I want her cheeks that sharp? Do we want sharp cheeks? I kind of want sharp cheeks. Wee. You know what the problem is? Doing the thing again. Because that's another one of my focuses for the art skills. It's just remembering what tools I have at my disposal, being, you know, a digital artist. One of those tools is this little thing here, where I can literally... Hello? Yes, you have disturbed me. My cat has come over to say hello. He doesn't do the pick up thing, so I can't pick him up and put him on camera. But he has come to say hello. He is sitting right next to me. Alright, so let's erase that. Let's go this way. Now, we zoom in on that little spot where that connector is. We zoom in, we zoom in. Whoops. I also learnt some keyboard commands as well. So I'm having to go up here and manually select it all. I now know that E equals eraser and P equals pen. So that's a win. Let's go back out. How did that go? That actually went pretty good. I'm trying to remind myself to be humble. But also, like, that looks dope. Might have to find some new aims at the end of this. I can guarantee that will come into play when I start actually... Because while we're doing the main lines for face right now, we are going to be going into hair later. And I absolutely despise hair. So I imagine there will be 6 million notes that come up then. Wait. Now. Ow! Howie! I love you, no claws. Hello? Crap. Now what? Wasn't expecting to get that, like, so on point on the first try. Fug. Do I just do like a little boop? Does that ruin it? No, I don't think so. Let me... Yeah. Nope. No, maybe it does. Yeah. I made sure to watch like videos on hair today. I forgot to refresh like nose. That was probably something I should have done. Whew. Damn. Cool. Okay. So I just watched my butt just will be a butt. Aha, I'm gonna move that over here. What am I looking for? I know what I'm looking for. Pinterest. Got some noses, don't I? Yes. Aha! Okay, that answers that question. So, we go like that. And then I can reclose all those. And now that looks like 6 million times better, right? Yeah. I'm not touching it. We're going with it. And I think what I didn't put in the construction lines, but I kind of want to add. It's just like a little, because see how you've got like up here? I kind of want to add something smaller like up here. Just like a little like dimple line. I don't know if that's, whoa, please don't cut the entire layer, I'll cry. I don't know if that actually like adds anything to it, probably not. But I'll leave it for now. Just kind of see what we decide to do later, I think. Right, so 1 elf. Actually, I'll erase it in a second. Oh, yeah, just erase it for now. Alright. Do 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 do. Boo boo doo boo. Oh. I kind of wish I could show you guys, but Harry is settled right next to my feet. He's such a good boy. Let's do nice, crisp. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's have a look. I'm too scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared, y'all. I mean, she still looks very clunky. I don't know if that's just like my pen choice or it could be something. I'm going to fix this line here. Nope. That's probably too big of an eraser. Yeah, it was too big of an eraser. Let's go back down a little, just to do like just in there. Okay. One of the goals today is to not be too pedantic. Yeah, I don't mind it. Oh, hang on. I think it's just trying to like, because I gotta remember, this isn't coloured. This is just line art. So a lot more of the dimension and whatnot is going to come in when we chuck colour in, you know? So yes, this is probably where we're going to stick to for now. So if we chuck up back her, I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. Her ear! We've got the ear. I know myself well. I know that this angle is going to be the better angle for me. Then poo. Wait, how straight is that line? How straight did I just do that line? Okay, it's not completely straight, but pretty much. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let me... Nah. Do. Let me just scrunch back down. She just has a really big earlobe. She's just asking for an earring, really, when you think about it. Yeah. Not the best at earrings, guys. I'm trying to think. Well, it's actually not too bad. Nice simple earring. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Like, will it get... I'm hoping that these look a little more, like... What's the word? There's a word. I can't think of it. But basically, like, the quality of it will improve as I get better, you know? I mean, it's already a million years better than what it was when we first started streaming. So, we're getting there already. Now I just gotta... Now as I do more and more, the lines will get more realistic, the shapes will get more realistic. And we'll go from there. So, what are our lines? What have we got? I think the first note is clean lines. Accomplished. But don't get cocky. Alrighty. What's the next one that I want to use? I think just... Yeah, definitely remember what tools are there. Getting better, girl. Don't be afraid of references. Because as it turned out, those eyes came out, you know, they came out dope. And you know why they came out dope? References. So, now comes, oh, just gonna, burp. Should I? I'd have spotted that. Does the jaw need to go out, or does the ear need to... Maybe it's a bit of both. No. I'll fix it later. Give me a second. Abby walked away. Well, hello, Keyleth Moon. How are you doing? How are we doing, chickadee, chickaboo? Is it possible to just get high off of oxygen? Is that a thing? No, I got rid of my... No. Oh, hang on. Is there a redo button? No. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I is tired and yes, lol. Makes me feel better. How's your new job going? Because you started last week, right? No. Oh, I should have just left the door alone. Why am I like this? Maybe that can be my note. Leave shit the fuck alone. Okay, I fixed that bit. So much better than old job. Hell yes. Is good. Sorry, missed one. is good, so much better than an old job. We are here for that. Okay. We're leaving it at this point? We're leaving it at this point. Don't be pedantic. There we go. That's a note. Leave shit the fuck alone. Alright. So, improvement notes. Leave shit the fuck alone. Alright. Now, I've delayed the inevitable enough. And I kind of want to see what she looks like with it. Yeah. Alright. Put everything back up. Put you back, put you down. 'Cause it's time. I don't wanna. I don't want. Okay. We are going to. It is hair time. I don't want it to be, but it is. I did have some hair references for men. Beautiful. So I sat there and I was like, did I actually save any for guys? And I did. Gold folder, oh yeah. That got question. What one do we want? Picking this one. Maybe? Or maybe like that one. Looks kind of like the Traveler, just needs larger brows. Holy shit, it does. You're so right. Ah, as if I accidentally did Critical Role fan art. As if that was an accident. Okay, well clearly that changes what fucking hair reference I have to use. I love it. Okay, let me... No, don't close Pinterest. Kimmy. Pinterest. Alright, we're using a different hair reference now. I mean, can I make his eyebrows bigger? Let's see if that's a thing we can do. Because that is one of the lessons, is to learn what tools we've got at our disposal. So, let's have a look. Can we do it? Actually, I think I need to deselect. Can I make it bigger? Expand. Oh yes, it does automatically work. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted. Control Z. Operation. Is there a way to like shrink, invert, crop? Nope. No. Free transform? No. What's this new tone? Select launcher settings? Come on, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way, right? Let me... No? Okay. There's gotta be a way. Increase size of selected area clip studio. Whoops. My phone just did the bzzz. Oh, it was just telling me there's an emergency nearby. Okay, sizes. I've selected. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Increase the size of a single object on a layer. Clip Studio. Scale, rotate. Where's the rotate button? Is there a rotate button? Deselect, invert, snap. No, nada. Edit. Transform? No. Oh yeah, because it's there. No. Is it because I don't have... Oh, wait. I see what's happened. I am a dingus, is what's happened. I had... Haha! Right, let's do it. How big are his eyebrows? His eyebrows are pretty big, right? Like that. High transformation, yes. And then deselect. That's amazing. Okay, beautiful. We're going with it. Face. B. So erase underneath. Alright, now. I had all this pre-prepped, but now I've got to change things. Big poofy drawing reference. Big poofy hair drawing reference. Big poof. The bigger the better. Nope, that's someone else's art. I don't think I want to use someone else's art. I just want a drawing reference. No. I'm sorry. No, it's all good. Let me... Oh, that's pretty. Aha! Aha! There we go. I think I got it. Whoops! Me. There's the edit button. There's no button here, so right there. Save. Okay, now. Let's import image. Where is it? There it is. And does his hair go over his face? It does, doesn't it? Yes, yes, love it. His hair is... I know his hair is absolute, like, insanity. I don't think I want it as long as what it is in the reference, though. Let's... Hair outline. Then this is also the thing, because... Can I, like... just want to, like, collectively pull all this down a little bit. There we go. So I don't think I want it as long as what it is there, you know? So I'm going to move it up just a bit. Then also, you know, my art style is a little different, so it's probably going to come out a little different anyway, but... not outline, draft. This is meant to be the draft. God, my eyes are itchy. Then we're going to get my draft colours. Where are my draft colours? Here are my draft colours. Pink. Let's go. Let's see if we can just... Because I also gotta like... So of course, the second you said it, I had to do it. But this is also... this is not an easy choices. This is not gonna be easy. But... I rise to the challenge. Belair ties the traveler. Oh my god. Look. No to Belair. No. Nuh-uh. Nope. The only Taliesin character I'm going anywhere fucking near is Percy. Maybe Caduceus. But like, Molly and Ashton and Belair, they are for when I'm actually confident at what I am doing. Because Jesus Christ. Oh my lord, I'm pretty sure Taliesin went, I hate artists whenever he designs his characters. Like, 10 out of 10. No, sorry. Don't be sorry. It is a good comparison point. Because Belair also has the giant red wig. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Can't be, right? I mean, this is Taliesin we're talking about. There's no way that's a coincidence. Meow. Nope, that's not the direction I wanted to go, actually. I know the exact direction I wanted to go. I wanted to continue this line. There. Yeah! Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Got the itchies. Should I chuck like a loose hair in here? So no, because from the videos I was watching earlier today, you've got to make sure all the hair comes from, I've forgotten the exact name of it. I think he called it like the whorl, and it's like right here, and it's where all your hair comes from. So whenever you're drawing hair, it has to come from up here. So that's also what I am attempting to do. Yeah, boop. Well, it definitely feels odd to just be like random lines. Cause I feel like, something in my brain is ticking, but it's not ticking fast enough to actually get me a response. I don't know if that makes sense to literally anybody, but it does to me. Yeah. Boop. So we're also going to try and remember that, like, especially what we're doing right now is just, like, kind of how the video was describing it to me earlier today, which is a better description. Makes sense to me. Thank you. It's a much better description than the previous video I'd watched. And it kind of compares, like, you know, the basics of drawing to, like, leveling up in a video game. It's like when you jump into a drawing, you start at level 1, you get, you know, you have the most basic weapons and you can kill, like, a goblin. But then you go to the next stage, which is level 2, which is where you put in the finer details. And, you know, you get the cooler weapons, essentially. And then you kind of keep going up in levels as you, like, keep drawing. And you apply it to each drawing. It's not like... I don't know if I'm trying to explain something that was explained well with someone who cannot explain shit well. But essentially you do it with every single piece that you do. You start at level 1, and then you go up. And depending on where your personal skill is to what level you go to. So like at my personal skill level, I would probably stop at level 2, maybe level 3. But if you're a very, you know, if you're a long-term artist, the kind of artist that's been doing art for, you know, 20, 30 years, which is technically me. If you've been doing it for like a career for 20, 30 years, you probably go up to like level 4, level 5, you know? And I guess I kind of really liked that description because it was kind of just like, oh yeah. it's kind of a good way to like, it's a good way to kind of remind yourself that you can stop at different levels. Like, you don't have to be at such a high level all the time, I guess. So, let me... I'm level -9. I can't draw to save myself. It's a process. You gotta start at the beginning like a book. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I've been drawing, as I said, I started art classes when I was like 10 years old. I'm 30. But for me, drawing's only ever been a hobby that, like, I pick up for 6 months and then I don't touch it again for another 6 months. So, I'll get good at something for 6 months and then I'll stop doing it, and your muscle memory dies at that point. And so, that was fun. That was fun. I had fun doing that. That was fun. But so, I would get to the 6-month mark and then I would stop doing it and then I'd come back to it and be like, ah, shit. Where I was up to. See, this goes against what I was learning earlier in my art. Let's do this again. And, aha. That's better. How far down do we want to go? Well, admit, doing this with the reference is a lot easier than, like, if I was attempting to do this without one. Because doing this without a reference would kill me. I would cry. I am going to attempt not without a reference, I guess, but like, do I just leave? Can I just leave that? I'll just leave it. I could attempt some others where like the reference is like next to it, but I wasn't going to attempt this with that. That's asking for a migraine. That was terrible. So I think that's meant to be like a loose strand, but it's not coming off as a loose strand very well. Woo! Okay. So if we go Bagala Bagala Halabalu. Alrighty. Phew. Okay, because this is like, yeah, this is level 1, so I'm not focusing too much on like small details. Kind of just going for like, get something on the page, we'll refine it later. So I'm absolutely planning on watching like some videos on color and shading and rendering, because shading and rendering is just, it's never been a strong suit of mine. Never. It's not that person, unfortunately. So I'm more the kind of person who does like 2 colors, maybe 3 when it comes to like rendering. God, we're gonna be here forever. That's okay. We got 2 streams this week. So, going to all I want to know is why the fuck my hair's itchy. My eyes are bloody itchy. I must be like allergic to something in my makeup or something. Just trusting my luck, I bloody would be. And then whoa, no. Nope. I think my cat's whinging to my mom about dinner. So this is gonna look insane. I might end up watching videos on curly hair. Which is something you should do anyway, really. Like, you should, if you're learning how to draw, you should learn how to draw all hair types, you know? All hair types, all skin types. So, it was on the list. It's just a little higher on the list now. Because, I mean, I've got to do fabulous fan art, obviously. Which reminds me, I need to schedule a photo shoot. Oh. Alrighty. Ha la ba la ba. Alrighty, here. Now comes a question. If you're still there, Akilith, do we sneak a dick into his hair somewhere? I mean, we do, right? Holt just jumped on the table and had 2 chicken skewers. I do forget the other cat, so Holt ate the lot, lol. Oh, Holt. Hell yes, yeah, we do sneak a dick in there, I figured. Alright. We've also got to do it subtly, because this is also Twitch and YouTube. So we gotta be real subtle about it. Where am I gonna sneak it in? I mean, that looks like the perfect spot, right? There we go. Maybe I make it a little more obvious. Laughing my ass off. Yeah. Yeah. For people who don't watch Critical Role, his religious symbol is a penis. Quite literally. He's oh, what even is she? Jester, she makes statues of the Traveler that are like pocket size, where he literally looks like a dick. Like, it's literally the thing. It is canon, so... Okay. I do, but I do missed that though, lol. So, yeah. Yeah, no, cause just has little. I wonder where mine is. Did I put it out here? I don't think I did. Cause yeah, when I went to PAX, there was someone handing out little yeah, there was someone handing them out little 3D printed traveler decks. It's very funny. Do I want to try and sneak one in the other side too? Let's just do the other side first and then decide from there. Alright. I mean, there's kind of already one there. So we're just gonna add to it. We're just gonna solidify that. Okay, there we go. And there. Oh, my mother is having pizza. Side on view of the traveler. Well, this is a front on view, I think. Yeah. So my side on views are of my young priest for my DM Adri. My... What have I got? Yeah, my Desdemona, and then... Oh, I forgot this guy. There was a whole other face I was meant to do. I meant the ticket. Ah, got it. Yeah. Side on. I am like delirious right now. I'm very tired. I spent like 4 hours, I want to say, in like a little training session today. Oh. And it's one of those things where like I was so grateful it was like a Microsoft Teams thing because it meant it actually got done because I have ADHD. But like if I'd just done it by myself, I would have had it done in like an hour tops. Also was binging a lot of D&D, loved the idea of traveler decks and then giving them out. It was so, like, whenever, you know, because Judd's usually comes with me as well. Whenever we go to an event where there's going to be critters there's always someone handing out something. And it's, oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. I have 2 little bracelets. I have 2 now. I originally had 1. I now have 2. Just from critters being critters. What am I doing? We so need to go. We so missed out, but you know, money problems in life. Yeah, nah, I feel that. I had to put, I actually had to make a budget for my business the other day, and that was rough. But you know, we'll get there. I'll need to get there faster than what I am for something like stop being a pain in my butt. But we'll get there. That was fun. These curvy lines are fun. Look at how well that went. That was dope. That was good. God, there's so much. There's so much. Oh my lord. A bad thing about working in a 3D printing shop as a 3D printer must resist buying filament. Oh, rough. That was me when I was working at my last job. I had to resist buying so much stuff. It is. I wish I could say it gets easier. It does not. At least not in my experience, it didn't. Come here, curly willy, curly willy will. That was terrible. Kind of want you to come from like there. You could both come from here. Why not? Oh, so like, don't get me started. They're the evil empire made me mad thinking them. Sorry. I got a pension card from them today. I was stunned. It's like, Jesus Christ, how disabled am I? But at 30, I'm getting a pension card. Oh, it's great because it means I'll have like cheaper stuff, I guess. But it was also a bit of a, oh dang. Oh, that's a neck. Neck. Are you there? Ah! Ah! Oh, sweet. I think that makes more sense with, yeah. God, have we really been going for 2 hours? Damn. That went fast. Oops. There we go. Didn't you start at 6 p.m? Yes. What did I say? Did I say 2 hours? I meant 1 hour. I'm very tired, y'all. I spent most of my day really bored. Well, on the plus side, I passed. So, because it was an assessed piece. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I was genuinely concerned I wouldn't. Because it was... You know when things are too easy? And you're like, oh god, I either really fucked it. Or I really smashed it. And there's no real like in between. Oh good, get the tired thing. Yeah. Now how do we look? Probably like actual insanity. Oh, my eyes hurt. Woohoo! You know, we'll leave it at... I mean... His hair is kind of absolutely wild. So I might leave it there. For now. And then, yeah, I'll go watch videos for, like, drawing curly hair. And then use that to... It's looking great so far. Thank you. yeah, I'll go watch like videos on how to actually draw curly hair, and then we can go from there. So now, who are we up to now? Do we need to go back and do the other face that I forgot? Oh, hang on. Notes. Gotta do the notes. Technically, hair. I think, yeah, big note. Learn how to draw curly hair correctly. Watch YouTube. There's definitely something on YouTube somewhere that will give me it. So I do want to at least try for 3 notes per drawing. I think make sure you follow pattern, follow the direction hair is meant to go in. So this is just so that, like, I'm not just practicing for the sake of practicing. This is so that I actually know what I'm supposed to be working on. Watch YouTube is meant to go in. I think trust instincts is another one. Alright. Okay, so we are gonna go back on the hair thing. So I completely forgot about a face. Completely forgot about this one. I completely forgot about her. I feel bad. So we're gonna do it. Now comes the fun part. Right, now. Back up here, right? Black, yeah. Okay. Now let's have import image. Did I get any other eye shapes or just these? I think just these. Not a fan of like any of these. Oh, that one's not too bad. Let's chuck that one. Is that about the same size? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now. Nope. That one. That one. That one. Okay. So. Because I just think until I can get... I'm actually going to take you down a little. Is that the right spot? Yeah. Oh, terrible. Terrible, awful, don't try again. Yep. Yep. No, I don't want to cut the entire layer. Whoa! Then we got like, oops. So I felt that in my bones. I felt that in my bones. Oh, that actually matched up really well. Yeah, cool. Me. Hang on. Yeah. There we go. Welcome to what the inside of my brain sounds like whenever I'm making art. This is why I always have music going. Okay, now back to my other pen. Okay. There we go. I'll do the same as we did for Desdemona. Then I got pupil too. Unless you want to do like a small pupil. Yeah, we'll start here for now and then we'll go back if needs be. Too big, I think. I think if we like there. Whoa. Yeah. Am I being too pedantic again, chat? I think so. Ah, why am I like this? Hang on. It's alright, we can fix it. Ah. It's not quite in the right area. Either will that be. Well, it's slightly better. Aha! Alright, now. Just gonna find that out a little. Yeah, cool. Me. Duplicate. Edit. Transform. Horizontal. Scoochy scooch. Should be about an eyes difference. No, you have a vision. Transferring to screen is a whole other journey. Thank you. Thank you. I think that should be about right. I'll put the actual. Ah. Oh! Still gonna move it down a little, I think. But it was pretty much in the right spot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can go bye-bye now. Okay, now. Fuck, what am I doing? What am I doing? Measure layer below. One thing I forgot to do with Desdemona is make Jesus Christ, I forgot to learn how to speak the English language is what happened. I forgot to make separate layers for each thing. Okay. Now, words are hard. Words are hard. Thank you. Then, okay. I mean, the tail end of that didn't quite go to plan, but so this is for. Does she have a? All right, try like 4. I don't think it's try 4. I think it's try 2. There we go. All right. I do the same thing I just did. Merge. Edit. For horizontal. Okay. Then measure layer below. What are these? They're eyebrows. Eyebrow outline. Okay. Now. New layer. Nose. Gotta get the nostril. Now I'm gonna reopen. Oops. My pen doesn't go over there. Open, please. Say hello to my reference images. I need to make these smaller when I try this. There we go. Okay, so gonna try this. She's got a big bulbous nose. Is that the word? Is that the descriptive word I'm thinking of? Where like the pointy nose is really wide, like this part. Is that bulbous? I'm not very good at this. Wait, did I do a dumb? I did do a dumb. That's alright, I can fix it. Sorry, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Nope. I mean, yes, but no. Too slow. Don't think so hard. The same level. She's got a big chonker. Nothing wrong with having a big chonker. Does it look bad though? Oh my god. Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for nothing. Now let's try again. This time let's start like here. Maybe that's my problem. That's starting too high. How's that? Is that a little better? Oh, which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah. I mean, it's a little better, but she's still a little... Whoa. Calm down, my man. So, maybe. Gosh, it's not working for me today. But you know what? Let's just be less pedantic. Let's see what happens. Maybe once we put it all together, it'll look fine. Smirk. Oh, what have I done? Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Let's see if it's better now that... I mean... Yeah? Now comes the fun part. Better on this side. Oops, way too wide. You can see where like my lines originally were. Like, look at how curly whirly that is. Compared to that. Look at that. Much improved, if I do say so myself. Now, I am going to go in and refine details now that the big lines are in. Right here. I can see that. Yeah, okay. Now if I go back. Oh. I don't think that was much better. Okay, now if I go back. Yeah, it's still not great, but it's fine. It's definitely not great at the bottom. Yep. Yeah. And then ear. Ear. Whoa, that's way thinner. Much better? No. Yeah, that's better. Hey, there we go. There you go, I remember the now if I turn off. Ah, see, she doesn't look so bad. She's got a big chunky chunk of a nose. And there's nothing wrong with that. Lots of people have chunky noses. Alright. Piece 3. What do I want to aim at improving upon? Good use of tools to manipulating tools. Remember to remind yourself basics already done, because I struggle with the schnoz. Done, and again, don't be too pedantic. Okay. Right, now back to young priest. Now, we're back to a hair. This, we're gonna delete that layer because I don't need it. Now comes, did I actually... This will be the interesting one, guys. Did I remember to... Because Audrey actually specifically chose a hair. I didn't remember to download it. That was a silly choice. I'm going to fix that choice. Here. The thing is the hair we chose was front-on reference. So I've also got, this is where the practice is going to come in. The left one. Oh, I think I do actually have it. Hang on. Yeah, I just didn't crop it. It's this one. This one right here. So I'm quickly going to crop that. Edit. And then save. And I'm going to put it in. Oops. As you can see, this is a front-on view. Our young priest here is a side view. So, now comes the fun of changing it. Sorry, let me... Well, first things first is I think we need to bring back... Oh, he does have an ear. Okay, I'm going to chuck that back in. I'm going to have to do his ear before we do much else. Face shape. Okay, let's go in. Okay, that's the same size pen. Beautiful. I'm definitely not going to need the entire, like, around. That'll probably do the trick. This should be interesting. There we go. He has an ear. Okay. Now, the part... where am I going to put it? Here. This is going to be the draft of the hair. So the one thing that the video I was watching said we had to do was split it into sections. So I'm going to do that with, let's do that with blue. So it kind of goes, you know, if you follow the natural hairline, I've got my hair in braids, it's not helpful, but you know, it goes across the top, down the side kind of thing, like a Lego helmet. So go kind of, but also because I think he's a little angled. So I've got to do that accordingly. So kind of like that. And then down. And then we split it into sections. So we've got the front section, which will be there. So front section. And then top, side, and then right in here, right here. I'm gonna struggle to do what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna get a different pen. Right there. is that thing I was talking about earlier, the royal, where your hair comes from. That's there. So that kind of gives, so basically when looking at this, so where this main thing would come from would be there. So in theory, that's how that should work. In theory. The Retro Ronin. Howdy, it's Ronin. Changed my name. Thought I would rebrand. Hope all is well. I like it. I'm here for a good rebrand. How have you been, my friend? How are we doing today? We're gonna go green. We're gonna go green. But then we've also got to... Binwell, how are you doing? I'm doing much better. I was quite sick for a little bit, which was not the funnest time. Ta-da! Alright. Maybe if we do this just in blocks for now. And then this first piece kind of goes like that. And then that's a block. Yeah, no, unfortunately, my doctor was trying to... I don't want to cut the entire layer. No. Stop giving me that option. I don't know if I can turn that option off. You know, my doctor and I are trying to figure out my migraine medication, and the one I'm on, basically the second I got on a higher dose, I became violently ill. It was bad. I wasn't sleeping. It was just an absolute nightmare. Aha, here we go. Problem solved. So, you know, that's why I wasn't really on stream. And it's also why when I was on stream, I was gaming. So I was a sick little egg. But I'm doing much better. So, that's a win. How over the eyebrows are we going? Again, this will get refined. This is not the final image. Doesn't help that this is not on the angle that, like, I'm drawing on. Yeah, so his face was actually on. Well, it's looking great. Thank you. If it was on the angle I'm going for, it would probably look better. As I said in the promotionals for this video, hair is my arch nemesis. Hair is where I just don't do well. This is frustrating me. I think I'm going to, because I know whatever I do, whatever I don't do today, because we're getting 7:30, so yeah, whatever we don't do to, oh no! Shit, there we go. Whatever we don't do today, I'm going to do on Thursday. So I'm kind of tempted to do is, just because this really isn't my strength, is I might leave Young Priest here for Thursday, even though I know Audrey's in the thing. I'm sorry, Audrey. Because I don't have any side-on references. So I don't have any side-on references. I'm going to look for one that looks like that, and then we'll attempt Young Priest again, I think. Just because my brain wasn't liking that at all. My confidence with that was 0. So let's... Why are Avery's ears all the way over there? Avery, my girl, we gotta fix your ears. Oh, pardon me. Are they on this layer? No. That layer. me. I just want to move you. There we go. Now, try to. Oh no! Oh no, okay. Dip, 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 dip. There we go. Transform, free transform. Onto the head. There we go, okay. Is that high enough? Is it high enough? How high are he is, guys? No, it's not high enough. Try to. Oop, no, that one. Bit higher up the head you go. Yeah, right. Apply transformation, yes. Now, so I did all that, knowing that I'm going to be doing her hair, but also, face shape. I mean, do I draw her ears and then just like, because I don't even know if her ears are going to show through the, oh, some of her ears are going to show through the hair, so let's do her ears. And then we can just, if I do it on a separate layer, when the time comes, I could just erase what part of the ears I want to erase. It's one of the plus sides of eat. Let's eat the ear. Oh, let's not eat the ear. Don't eat ears. Bad. Let me, okay. Whoop, that's green. Let's chuck the ear on. Now she also has earrings, but she has, I'm just gonna put like a little circle or something. Cause she fancy, so she just has like a diamond stud probably. Diamond or emerald? Probably emerald actually. She's a noble woman. And her family colours are green, so I would assume her things are green. That makes sense, right? Let me... Do I just duplicate and cross it over? Yeah. That should it. Emerald all the way. Yeah. So yeah, fun fact, colouring Avery is going to be the fun one because she's a wood elf. So when it comes time to colouring Avery, we're gonna be colouring her green. But like a more like an olive green than like a green. And that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Oh, what are we doing? We're just flipping. And then I think I want to give her like the tips of her ears are green. Tips of her ears are green. Yeah, okay. Then connect that. Yeah, alright. Gonna go back down here. I'll go put in a new layer. What am I doing, guys? I'm trying to rename the layer. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's right. I chose a different mouth in the end for her. Now. Watch image. I'm sure I got... Oh, please don't tell me the reference I got for hers. Oh, here it is. We're good. We're good, guys. I panicked there for a moment. Oh, hang on. Cancel. Okay. Let me... I'm just gonna save it as a copy, I think. It's this one I want. But I like the other ones, so rather than just like getting rid of all the others, I'm just gonna save as copy. Well, that's not what I wanted. Shivers. There we go. Alright. Try to. I think. Okay, I need to move her up. Yeah, like there. Well, this should be fun. Can I select multiple layers? We're about to find out, guys. Can I move the whole... Nope. Oh, hang on. There is a lock button. Okay, try to. Oh! Digital artwork for the win. Have I made it too... Oh, no, I made it too high. Maybe I just need to... transform. Just give me the whole thing? No. Maybe I just make her hair a little bit smaller. Hey. Why doesn't it let me select it now? Okay. Right. Now. So her face is a little big, so what? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. Pen. This also gives me like shoulder too, which is kind of nice. Yeah. To figure like shoulder there and shoulder out. Yeah, it's not meant to be perfect. It's actually meant to be the polar opposite. Now, the only downside is it does kind of really go over her eye. I didn't entirely want that. So, but this is the plus side of using references, is that you can change it because you're the artist. You do whatever the fuck you want. So, we're gonna... First half is instead gonna go that way. And that little piece that's there, it's gonna go a little bit more that way. I think I need to Whoa. No, too much. Yeah, okay. Back here. Alright, let me... There we go. Okay. I think I pulled you down too much. Yeah, it's better. Oops. Here. Oops. Yep. Oh, sheesh. Like, just that speed. Yes, hello, Harry. I know, I'm not paying you attention and it upsets you. Oh, Grandma, my mother is also on the phone. That probably is also upsetting him. Nice. Okay. Being too pedantic again. This problem. I think it's also because, like, you know, she's an elf, so her hair being pretty straight is the goal. Oh, that worked alright. If I go for like, oops. It needs to go to her E. That's terrible. Let's fix that. Okay. I do like that kind of swings out this way as well. Definitely feel like it needs another, like, wow. Okay. But here also comes the part of, because I pulled this over a bit. Now I've got to, like, fix it. Itchy. Okay. I really didn't want it covering her face too much. No. Eraser. Alright. But again, we're going to go by the level up philosophy of, you know, this is level 1 of her hair. She will get a level 2 and a level 3. Each will look better than the last. This is just chucking in a rough look. Oops. But also now you can all see why I hate hair. It is so hard. chuck that in there just for like flair. She also doesn't have that many like defining lines or anything. But again, that's something that could be figured out when we get to like rendering stage. Which, oh, the fear that flows through my body whenever I say the word rendering. Now this bit is, whoa, too straight. Never thought I'd say those words. Oh. Also keep in mind she is an elf, so like hair's meant to be super straight. Because that's the elf aesthetic, right? Maybe that's why I identify with elves as much as I do, because my hair is really straight. Alright. Moment of truth. Oops. What have I done? Under here it needs to go. Actually doesn't look too bad. What is that? I see that. What is that? Why is there a random line there? Oh no. Oh no. What layer is that on? If that's on the mouth layer, I'm in trouble. It's not. Okay. Whatever layer it is on, we can fix it. What layer is it on? Fuck, what layer is it on? Ah! Whew! Oh, Toto. That was so scary. Alright, let's bring all these up now. Maybe I actually pulled the hair drop layer. Alright, how are we looking? Actually, not too bad. Take into account everything that's going to get like erased. Like this line here is going to get raised. Everything under here. Hang on, I can do that. I can make that happen. Hang on. This is a fun little thing that I figured out. Erase it without actually erasing it. Ready? Just color it white. That way you can see what it looks like without actually erasing it. And in here we're gonna have to get nice and small again. Haha! That actually worked really well. That worked much better than intended. Oh, she looks good too. You know, I'm happy with that. I'm stoked. But it also means that, like, when I turn that off, and when I turn that off, it's back! It's back, it's back, it's back, it's back, it's back, it's back, it's back. Oh god. You just gotta position the layers right. So you can kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, definitely a kind of minty moment. Oh, my glove. I made the fingers of my gloves too tight. That's what happens when you make your own gloves, guys. Alright. Avery. Dan. Now, if I remember rightly, I did actually, when I did That I can delete. When I did look for a reference for Desdemona, I think I did actually do the smart thing and get a 3/4 view. So let's see if that is the thing that I did. Pretty sure I did. Ha 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 ha! She needs to be flipped. Oops. And I know she's going to be there because the right size, no, still a bit bigger. Because that's where her horns are. I think we'll put the hair just a little bit up. She can have a slightly bigger head. Just so that, like... Oh, hang on, there is an ear there, so let's position that. Yeah! You also can't see shit. Needs to be... Yes, apply transformation. Down a little. Okay, I could probably turn up a little bit. But then also comes... I'm gonna end up... I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna... There we go. Go over. I think I'm gonna go over it and then try and maneuver it onto the face, I think. So we'll do a new layer. And then bloop bloop. Bloop 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 bloop. And I think, whoops. Oh, right pen, right pen. Oh god. My foot just got hit with like the itchiest of itchies. Okay, let me, oh! Almost forgot, Chiefs. We almost forgot our notes. Oh no. Almost forgot notes. Hang on, give me a second. Jeez. Okay, there we go. My ankle doesn't hate me anymore. Notes for Avery. I think Don't Be Too Pedantic is definitely another one again. That's always one. I'm just so bad at this, guys. Pedantic. Trying to think of the words. Direction of hair, that's what I'm going for. Again, when the hair is meant to go in. And then yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Now, what I am gonna do as well is that likely after this one is probably where I'm gonna call it for the night. After, just because we're getting a little late now. Let's start here. Let's try that again, shall we? Boop. is also the thing. I don't want to, like, get too used to relying on references, but they're very, especially when this is, like, a really decent weakness of mine. Oh my god. Just means I can get better, you know? And you know, references exist for a reason. God, that line! Where have my crisp lines gone? That, okay. Hang on. What is going on? There we go. I was just trying to make the line too big. Oops. That's not very curvy. Ah. Wah. 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 Oops. Let's make it a bit smaller. Alright. Oop. Oh, come on. I did promise a little bit of rage. Oh, it's almost time for it, I think. Come on. Come on, hand. Alright. Oh god. I don't know if you guys can hear it through the microphone, but there are just children screaming. I mean, not their fault. They're just kids. Would it be easier if I... Whoa! Incorrect. Drawing it upside down. Not easier. Ah. See, that's better. Oh god, I'm itchy. Can I go from all the way up here to all the way down there? Probably not, but we're gonna try. No, I was correct. Alrighty. Oh, my eyeballs hurt. Oh. And then continue back. Yeah. 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 Aha. Rage quit avoided. Where's it going now? Oh. Maybe? Maybe rage quit avoided? Nope, there we go. Just, nope. Do. Hey! Alright. Boop. I don't know what my hand did there. My hand just decided it didn't want to go in the direction that I was telling it to. Because, I mean, why not, I guess. It's probably a little bit of tiredness. I used a lot of brain power today. Actually, I didn't use a lot of brain power. I don't really know what to call what I used today. No. Boop. And then a little toughy tough. Do 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 do. Ha ba da 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 da. Might try and focus just on a side at a time. It's probably a smarter idea. Do 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 do. Do. Ugh, this is so hard. Oh, starting to feel it in my fingers. Alrighty. Do you know, it's probably a sign to call it, but am I going to call it? No. Because I am stubborn. No, that one actually needs to line up. Because that is a twirling hair. Yeah, and that twirls around. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then... Boop. Is that all of it up there? No, I am. I saw that. Saw you. Oops. Wah. Wah. Then, boom. Time for other side. Let's go. Oh, okay. Where are we starting? Where are we starting? I think we'll start down here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it bigger. Where does that strand start? Fucking way up there? Jeez. Oh my god. That's... I felt that. Oops. Alright, learning the keyboard commands has been kind of huge. Kind of clutch. Okay, because there was more, right? Alrighty. Okay. So I know I said I'm stubborn, and I wasn't gonna let it say that I need to call it. But my hand is not responding to me very well. I can, like, I don't really know how to describe it. But I think because I've been sitting at my computer all day between the mouse and the typing and the drawing, my hand is just, it's just done. Like repetitive hand motions, like my pinky and stuff is just not responding how it should. So I think I am gonna call it there, friends, just because I'm gonna get, as my hand stops responding, I'm just gonna get more and more frustrated. And I don't want that. You guys don't want that. No one wants that. So we are gonna come back to Desdemona again. Oh, we did the full circle. We'll come back to Desdemona again on Thursday, and I'm gonna specifically, so yeah, 2 goals between now and Thursday. So I'm gonna look up how to draw curly hair correctly. I'm gonna look for some side references for our young priest, whether that be on Pinterest, whether that be I jump onto Hero Forge and just make something. I'll figure something out. Just so I can get a side-on reference for the priest, because I'm just not confident enough with hair, I don't think. I think I can wing it with faces, but with hair I just don't have the confidence yet. And that is okay. That is the point of this. That is the whole point of why we are here. I wish to learn how to do all this stuff, and I want to do it with my friends and my followers and just have some vibes. So, yeah, we will be back Thursday at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I will see you guys there, and I will remember to wear, because I actually have a brace thing for my elbow. I'll remember to wear it on Thursday. I forgot to wear it today. I shall remember. Bye.